Well, it happened again. The landing gear rod, which should be suspended up in the air, turning and raising those things,
This thing right here.
should not be disengaged. It should be raising and lowering these. And, whoopsie. So this happened before because Heather forgot to loosen those well, at least this is my theory. And there's another one way over there. See? I forgot to loosen those up. And I lowered the housing anyway, which put pressure on the bolt, and it snapped. So we replaced it, figured out how to get it all back together, and this time, Bubble. Can you see Bubble? Is Bubble focusing? There's Bubble. It should be, you know, right there, and you can see that angle. So the whole foot is angled. And when we let the truck go this time, everything just kind of went and here we are. So Michael has another bolt. And it's really dark. Is it going in?
There it goes. Maybe. Yeah. Yep.
All right. What you need?
I have a funny looking one.
Michael's ushering me to explain how I have not stressed one single iota, batted an eye, that this just happened again. And even when it happened the first time, I had gotten to the point where I was able to keep my composure while everything was happening. And then once we got it fixed and I realized I hadn't like completely derailed us, then I cried. But this would have been the end of the world the first few weeks out on the road, and less than this was the end of the world, and I was ready to throw in the towel. So we've come a long way.
All right. Well,
What do you think?
I think it's pretty good.
Wah, wah, wah.
All right, here we are. We're getting ready to go again. Let's see what happens. This is much better. It's actually going down. That's a good thing. Oh, this was our big concern. Whether or not when we were setting up, if we left enough room for this thing to come down far enough to get level. And we're getting pretty close to the end of the line here, as you can see.
I think you were right.
Pretty darn close. Is that it?
We're not even close.
This was a fun setup. So not only did we have the bolt go bad, but when we were originally setting up, I suggested that instead of our normal 15 dots, which is how we count, like how many to let out, I suggested we do 12, maybe even fewer, because our extension would have to go so far down to get it level. Well, it turns out it leveled. Do you want to see how close? Check this out. All the way down, baby. So, that's the wrap of this quick episode. We got everything level. It is not exactly level right to left, but it's within tolerance, right? So you have the 2 bars. We're inside those 2 bars. But it's been a long day. We close on our house tomorrow, which is amazing. And we need to get some sleep and get settled in. Heather has some work to do. I have some stuff to do. And Zizi is still in the car. She waits when we set up. She sits in there with the dogs so that we don't have to deal with that right now. But we've got to get the slides out, got to get everything else back in order so that we can settle in for the next couple of weeks here. Thanks for being here. Talk to you soon.